So this house was perfectly clean, neat as a pin yesterday for our Christmas Eve party. And now it has exploded. So there's a lot of work to do to clean up everything, get it back to baseline, put away all this new stuff, and get rid of all the garbage. So let's go. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a great holiday season. And it's time to get things cleaned up and simplified to make our lives so much easier. I am over all the extra things they needed to go. So I'm working to get everything cleaned up from Christmas and from our Christmas party because that produces a whole lot of boxes and recyclables and paper and bags and all kinds of stuff, more than the usual. So we're trying to get rid of all that extra stuff, unpack things because we were traveling. We went to my mother's house for Christmas as well. We have boxes from our Christmas Eve party because everybody always likes to have pizza. It's a tradition. So just lots of things to unpack, find new homes for them, right? Because everything needs to have a home. So sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but determining where something will belong and where I would look for it first, it's very helpful to keep things organized in the future. We had a bunch of extra beer that one of our guests brought, so I'm going to package that up and I'm going to stick it down into the basement, and then we'll have extra in case we have company. I can always pull that back out. So I like to work on this back room first. It's where we keep our coats, backpacks, and shoes, and then I'm just kind of working room to room. This is the kitchen, so we have a punch bowl and party platter. There's a bunch of containers of cookies that we made and stuff we had out from making Christmas gifts as well. These flowers, I'm surprised, have lasted incredibly long. We've had them since the beginning of December. The girls got them after one of their recitals. It was nice to have the fresh flowers out. This was the first year that we hosted Christmas Eve for my husband's family, because usually we have it at one of the siblings' houses, but this year we switched things up and we had it at our house. So it was a little bit different, but it was nice. We got to be fancy and make our Christmas punch, which was delicious. Very simple. We just mixed orange juice with Sprite or any lemon lime type soda with a jug of cranberry pomegranate juice, and then we floated some orange slices in there as well. And I had frozen the cranberries ahead of time, and so I put those in, and they would help keep the punch cold without watering it down. So that was very good. And then we have a couple of these. We use them for lemonade and stuff in the summer too, or iced tea when the kids have a lemonade stand. And then we store these on one of the shelves in the basement. I'm telling you, having a garbage disposal is one of the greatest things we have in this house. It makes life so much easier, especially with kids. It just makes cleanup go so much faster. Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. So tell me in the comments, what did you do for Christmas this year? Did you stay at home? Do you host or do you travel? How was the weather for you? Because I know here we had kind of like a snow and ice situation going on.
With you, I never feel alone.
But we were very grateful to just be able to have a white Christmas, because there's been a few years recently where it's been a green Christmas and it's just not the same. So I was very happy to have a white Christmas, and now it's warmed up and the snow is melting away, but we had it on the one day that counted. I did not realize how much tissue paper we had. I reuse all the tissue paper, unless it's really ripped up, then I'll toss it, but there's no reason to not reuse it. So this is all the stuff that I already had. I just reused it for this year, and I don't need to buy any more for next year because we have plenty. This is all of our stuff that we just repurposed, and as we unwrap gifts, we toss all the bows into a bag, and then I just take them upstairs and I dump them back into our bow container, and we reuse all of our bows, unless the cat starts to chew on them, because he does definitely like to chew on bows if he gets the chance to. This is the room where we open up our stockings. It's one of our kids' favorite parts of Christmas is their stockings. So we have all of our stocking stuff. And our stockings are from Pottery Barn Kids. We got these when we had my youngest daughter, so 11 years ago, and thankfully they still carry the same design. So we were able to get a matching stocking for the new baby this year for Alistair. So they all match and coordinate together, which is so cute. They love this room. It's like their magical Christmas room because you have the fireplace, and they put the cookies and the milk out by the fireplace for Santa, and they like having the tree in there. And it has to be in there now because with the new couch that we have, the L-shaped couch, we're not able to put it in the living room, so we have it in the fireplace room. I don't know what else we should call it. The den, maybe? The family room? It needs a name. So we are loving this couch that we got. That I don't know if you saw in my last video, but we got this couch from a friend. It was for free, thankfully. She was getting rid of it. I think she was replacing it with something else. But it works perfectly in our space, and we're able to fit a lot more people when we have guests over. And it's very comfortable. But it is a little bit harder to keep clean because it is cloth and everything kind of sticks to it, unlike the leather one we had. But we really love the space and being able to stretch out and cuddle on it. So the downstairs was actually messier beforehand because the kids were picking up some of their own stuff. They had already started taking their stocking stuff up to their rooms, and they were already starting to put some of their toys and coloring books and all that stuff away in the playroom. So they had already started the process. So it wasn't quite as bad as it was earlier in the day, but our bedroom is like a bomb went off, because if you know my bedroom, this is not what it normally looks like. But this has been a disaster for the past month or so. This is where we've done all the wrapping and been keeping all the gifts, and there's just garbage and packaging materials and laundry and all kinds of stuff in here. So I'm going to get one load of laundry going. I'm going to do the lights first just to get that a little bit under control. I'll do one load of laundry and then I'm going to kind of work my way around the room, starting with the dresser. And I'm going to pick up some of the garbage that's on there. I got a couple pairs of new socks, so of course I have to stop what I'm doing and reorganize the sock drawer. Right? Do you ever do that? You're trying to focus on one thing and then you decide to completely do something different. But I knew that it wouldn't take me too terribly long. That's why I was okay with fixing up the socks and just tidying them up, because when other people put them away, they kind of get a little disheveled. So I'm just going through. I got a bag, extra bag, and I'm tossing in some garbage. There's some papers that need to be taken care of. A few things of my husband's to put away. And I'm saving all my paper clips because those are for the wrapping paper. My husband got a couple new Seahawks hoodies. And here I go again, reorganizing the drawer. This is where my husband keeps his sweatshirts. And we have 2 drawers under our bed, which are great. It doesn't fit a ton, and it's just right for his sweaters and sweatshirts. And it fits all of those in there. So they just need a little tidying up. And then everything fits in there. And now that I've done the laundry, I have gotten pretty much all of the Christmas clothes clean and ready to be packed back away. I don't want to put them back into the closets like in our room or in the kids' rooms. So I go through and I grab all the Christmas shirts, like the specifically Christmas shirts and sweaters, pants, socks. And then those go in their own separate bin in the attic. And I just keep them separate from everything else so I know where the Christmas stuff is and it doesn't get all mixed in with our regular stuff. They have some clothes that have like a winter theme to them, so I leave out the winter clothing, but anything that's specifically for Christmas, I get all those clothes put away so that there's not all that extra stuff in their closets.
Sometimes I want to pack up all my things and move away. Paris, London, maybe.
This is the bin that I keep all the bows in. I have some ribbons and stuff in here too. But honestly, there's some ribbons that I have not used in years. And I have all of our tags in just a bag. There's probably, I could put them in something a little bit nicer and have a better system for the tags. But I'm just going through and seeing if there's any empties that I can toss out. Anything that I'm not going to keep. So I just have all the bows and tags and I just kind of keep them in the same container. And then I have these extra ribbons that have been in here forever that I'm going to get rid of. And there's a couple that I can donate that I've never even opened. And then in this under the bed storage box, this is where I keep the shorter rolls of wrapping paper. Because I have some tall rolls and some, I guess, standard length rolls. And I'm just fixing them up. And do you put the paper clips on the end? I always put paper clips on the ends to hold the rolls together so that they don't all unravel. It keeps them nice and tidy. And then I just lay my tissue paper in the same box just to consolidate it. I don't really need a separate container for it. I mean, I could probably put it someplace else, but I just put the tissue paper in on top of the wrapping paper. It keeps it flat. I know where it is. And then I have this other extra storage bin, and I stand up all of my gift boxes vertically, and I put them from shortest to biggest. And then I also have the other half of it has all my gift bags that I reuse, and they are also in order of size. So I have all the little tiny gift bags in the front and then the taller, bigger gift bags in the back, so I can easily find what I need by size. And I haven't had to buy gift bags in forever because we have a variety of sizes, so we just are able to reuse what we already have. And this storage container has all of my tall wrapping paper in it. This is for those extra tall rolls that are a little bit longer than the standard. They don't fit in the under the bed storage container. So I put all of them in this, and then this is when I definitely put on the paper clips on the end, because if I don't, then they'll like get caught on each other and they'll tear, and the paper clips keep them all neat and tidy from doing that. So those are the tall ones. It used to be full. I haven't bought wrapping paper in a long time. I got some extra Christmas cards this year, and normally I would be like, what do I do with them? I don't want to throw them away because they're pictures, but honestly, they're extra Christmas cards. What am I going to do with them? I've mailed them to everybody that I possibly could, and I kept one for ourselves, so I just recycled the rest. So, I mean, this took me the majority of a day to really work on getting our bedroom cleaned up, and it's so much better after the Christmas explosion in there. So I feel a whole lot better, and the cats do as well. So I hope you had a great Christmas and have a happy new year, and we will do some more cleaning and organizing in January to get the new year started right. Take care. Bye bye.